Badges are not going to fix the wrecking problems in Le Mans Ultimate, and the 1.2 update is going to make it even worse. Now, let me explain why every Le Mans Ultimate driver should be concerned. I've been sim racing for multiple years, have built multiple car setups and went through all of these updates of Le Mans Ultimate, so let's talk about it. The safety rating trap we all fall into. Here's my experience with the safety rating system, and I bet it is yours too. In the beginning, it's tough, really tough. You're grinding for that rating, trying to be careful, giving space, playing it safe, but then something weird happens. Your rating starts to climb fast. Race after race, it just goes up. You have incidents, you make contact, maybe you cause even a few collisions, it doesn't matter, your rating keeps climbing. And before you know it, you're sitting at high safety rating. You've got that shiny P3 badge and the system calls you a trusted driver. But here's the truth. You're not driving any cleaner than before. Last week I drove the online races and I had multiple incidents, hit people, made so many mistakes because I was adjusting to this tire model and I'm doing all the setup work and trying to figure out where the edges of the setup are. Yet I just stayed a trusted driver the whole time. I even quitted the race. That's not broken, then I don't know what is. Why the system allows this? Here's an uncomfortable truth. Le Mans Ultimate feels incredible to race. Wheel-to-wheel racing, because the physics are so forgiving. You can touch another car, you can wheel bang, you can with confidence enter a braking zone 3 wide and make it through a corner section. Small touches won't spin the car, and that's actually a strength, and that's why I'm really in love with this sim. But it also breaks driver behavior. When contact doesn't punish you, aggression can become optimal. Why back out? Why wait? Why not just fly into a dive bomb? Because you can get away with it. Why should I respect the space on track? And the safety rating system doesn't correct this. It amplifies it. Your rating climbs even with incidents. You can hit people, make mistakes, even you can quit races and still keep a high rank. Now let's add this beautiful new tire model to it, which makes cars more forgiving. The car saves itself even more. Mistakes recover faster and consequences yet shrink again. It's great for driving feel, but terrible for online racing discipline. This isn't a badge problem, it's a safety rating inflation problem. In the last 15 races, before the badges, I started to become aware of this in my own driving. I see myself, because I'm recording some videos and I'm looking at my own behavior afterwards, and I'm like, dang, I'm part of the problem. Because it's like I'm not being punished for bad behavior. Now, I have a reputation to maintain. I like to be seen as this really clean, trusted racer, but it feels to me that it is too easily earned. Before we go to the solution, I've updated every GT3 car and I'm currently working on the LMP, so check the link in the description for the skill level setups. They allow you to drive a progressive system with more aggressive setups to learn more rotaty and twitchy cars. And also check the links down below for Pimax, because they now have $80 off of the Light and the Crystal Super. Let's move on. How do we solve all of this? Well, first, to change something, you first need to change yourself. So, like me, if you are concerned about community feel, your own reputation, have a look in the mirror and really look, am I as good as I think I am? You know, because a lot of times we're not. We can always improve. And I don't know, forgive me my ignorance, maybe it's very hard to do this, but I would like to see the higher safety rating you go, the harder you will be punished for mistakes. So imagine if I'm a bronze player, I'll finish 10 races and do not have more than 10 types of contact or whatever, and I will gain silver. But then I need to protect my silver because now I'm only allowed 5 contacts during a race, or 3 track cuts or whatever. And then I would like to see a big punishment for quitting races after a crash. Because if that will actually make people safe, because if crashing is the death of safety rating, then people will try to avoid crashes. You know, now I quit a race and I get like 1 point down, and I can do this like 100 times before my rating drops. And if you keep getting in these horrible races with online daily races, then I highly recommend to find a community somewhere where people actually monitor everybody's behavior and where's actually real reputation at the line, because everybody knows each other. You know, that I think that is a great important. We have the tools to do this. We have the sim that works, so you can do that as well if you're fed up with the daily racing. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry. My bad. Another thing what comes to mind is that could we have something in our display that says to us how are we looking at in that race for a safety rating wise. So you got the track cut and you get the notification like, listen bro, you're on like half of the points before you get a penalty. That's great, but we should also have this for collisions. So if I hit with my front bumper the car in front of me, which is 9 out of 10 times my mistake, then I would get like a notification, listen bruh, this is the last time or else your rating will drop significantly. If people are reminded of this, then this problem will very quickly go away. Now, of course, it's very complex stuff, but I think this tire model update is also very complex. So I really think the developers of Le Mans Ultimate are really smart people, and let's hope that, yeah, that the badges are nice and I like this update a lot, but yeah, I just want to see more contrast in this. So if nothing will be changed, then I highly recommend this video, because that will teach you how to deal with aggressive drivers, how to drive safely, and how to gain rating like you should gain rating. Thanks for watching.